Lonesome Dove might just be one of my favorite books of all time, but I haven't even finished yet. So let's talk about why I think that, where I'm up to in this book, and what I'm thinking so far. Now, Lonesome Dove is one of those books that I expected to love, and I almost put it off because of that. I was waiting for the perfect time to read it. It's also a very big book. This is a small edition, but the font in this is pretty small. I love my edition, by the way. It just gives off cowboy vibes. We've even got the cowboy bookmark at the top. Now, if you don't know about Lonesome Dove is an epic western set in, I think, like the 1860s, I think, 1860s, and it's about a cattle drive. So walking with some cattle from Texas all the way to Montana. So it's a long journey back then. And it's a long journey from somewhat civilized but very wild west to a real new frontier up in Montana. And Montana represents this like glimmer of hope and prosperity and the idea that they could sell more cattle and have more land. And the main two characters are two ex-Texas Rangers who are past their time. They're pretty old, and they're one of the best parts of this book because their characters they're so like firm and grounded in who they are. And Larry McMurtry writes them with such a reality to just old men in 1860s. I think like I just really relate to certain things that they are, and one thing that I'm relating to in myself that I kind of want in myself maybe when I'm older is they have a very set and certain way that they know who they are, and they know what they like, they know how they interact with the world, and that at times can come across as stubborn, or that it's not necessarily great, but they just feel very firm in themselves, and that's a really nice thing to read. But the perspectives in this, it's not just those two perspectives. Larry McMurtry seamlessly walks through these POVs from going, he'll be talking about maybe one of these Texas Rangers, Cole or Gus McRae, and it will then mention Dietz, one of the other people on their cattle drive, and then the perspective will very like before you know it, you're in Dietz's head and you're having a perspective from Dietz, and it's like a seamless flow that is just some of the best moving through perspectives that I've ever read. The setting is incredible. The vibe is immaculate. It's so immersive. One of the most immersive reads I've ever read. I feel like it's got that sense of hope, hopelessness. It's got danger. It's got everything you want from a cowboy western. And I just can't wait to continue reading this. And if you're putting it off, I definitely recommend picking up a copy.